Now, this problem that New York City has of having thousands of empty apartments isn't just a problem for our private market. It's also a problem for our public housing. You see, public housing that is run by New York City is called NYCHA, which is New York City Housing Authority, and they are in charge of running the projects in New York City. And very similar to the rent-stabilized apartments, these are subsidized by taxpayers. We are paying the brunt of these public housing apartments. And the idea is that they're supposed to help New Yorkers who need it the most, just like rent-stabilized apartments, but they're meant to be even more affordable than that. Right now, the Housing Authority houses almost 500,000 New Yorkers. 500,000 New Yorkers that are low income and depend on this kind of housing. New Yorkers like me. If you ask me, the problem with the projects is not that they're public housing, it's the fact that they're underfunded and they're not the best places to live. But if we can improve that, then we can provide housing and affordable housing to not just middle-class New Yorkers, but also low-income New Yorkers. Again, this is public housing, something that the city has already paid for, something that the city needs desperately, considering we have, again, over 150,000 homeless people, and we have 5,000 just empty apartments. And apparently the information came out that there's really bad turnover rates, and that at sometimes it can take 12 to 18 months for an apartment to be turned over, which means if you leave your public housing apartment, it could be a year and a half later until somebody else gets off that wait list and can now live there. So again, we're wasting valuable time. It should not take over a year to clean an apartment and to make whatever renovations you need. But again, the problem is funding. Just like the landlords who are saying it's too expensive to keep up these rent-stabilized apartments, the landlords want more money from the city. NYCHA, the housing authority, is the same way. It is also underfunded and it needs more money from the city in order to make these repairs. And it has asked for billions and billions of dollars in the past. The worst part about this is that there's over 600,000 people on the wait list. Meaning that there's more people on the wait list for public housing than there are people using public housing, which shows you just how important it is. 500,000 people are using the system and 500,000 more people want to be in the system. And so with that said, why are there thousands of empty apartments? Now you're starting to understand why New York City is having a housing crisis.